What's going on? Majin Uub here with another PvP video. This time it's on Nitrado 1. We've managed to push Niubi back to only 2 servers. We've been killing a lot of dinos from him lately, and I've got some really good footage for you guys. Today I actually had to call for help for 2 very good friends of mine I've been PvPing with since this game actually came out. Will be guest starring players Erebus and Bear Grylls. I called on them because I found a weak spot in Niubi's Nitrado 1 base where they store all of their wyverns. They've reached the build limit, so they weren't able to finish their defensive position, so I started piking the wall by myself, but realizing I could do way more damage with more people, and it was very late at night, I called on these guys. Went and picked them up, let them know the plan, and got them in place. At this point, I'm just scouting on the side. I'm more of a speed range character, so my melee doesn't really help that much here. They're giving me updates consistently on what the wall's at. On the other side of this wall is all of Niubi's wyvern supply. If we manage to do this mission successfully, we cripple Niubi totally, and we can finish them off. You can actually see in the background just now that Quetzal that just flew over was an enemy Quetzal leaving this base, which is a good sign. That means less players here to respond when we start slaying these wyverns. There are players in this base at the very bottom right now. We are at the top. That's how big this base is, if you can imagine. That is actually an enemy Argent as well on the side of us. That's one of the streamer's personal Argents, so we make sure to not hit that Argent until we're done with all the wyverns, so we don't let anyone know we're here. Patience goes a long way. Trying to build a base too big can sometimes kill your defense. And lately, Niubi hasn't been the best on defense. As you see, the wall's about to go down. I'm gonna pop in and make sure it's safe because I got the high speed. Once I give them the go-ahead, we start the plan. To our surprise, we had no idea that there was this many wyverns inside, and we had no idea that it connected to the bottom pen as well. So we knew we were going to have our hands full. The main thing here is just getting all of the dinos down to low health and then killing them all at once. So I let them know the plan, and we started off. You can see how high Erebus' melee is here whenever he starts hitting this wyvern, how bloody it gets, and that's a very high level wyvern as well. You gotta be really careful on the skeleton skin wyverns because they don't indicate blood, so you can accidentally kill them. So we actually don't hit that one too many times. These moments are some of the moments I love most in this game, whenever you're deep inside the enemy base and they're in the base with you and they have no idea they're about to lose everything. But I guess whenever you reach the build limit and you build straight up, you can't hear what's going on in your own base. Communication is key in this time. They're communicating with me consistently. I just do not have the audio on. The lower level wyverns are on the right side, so we gotta be a lot more careful. You'll see the poison wyvern here almost get killed just because his health is so low, so it must have been freshly hatched. My melee is a lot lower as well, so I start just trying to do some damage to these low level ones. there will be a fire wyvern below us that does aggro us. One wyvern almost gives us away. So we know at this point they're in the base and they're going to hear this wyvern flying around on top, so they're going to come up to check. So I go ahead and make the kill call before going to the bottom level. Because if we get caught now, we could all go for nothing. So we all get lined up on wyverns and we're about to start slaying bodies. Here we go. Watch the bodies roll. How many dragons can you count? I quickly realized I need to get to the bottom level. So as I move down there, I noticed 2 newbie players running up to the right. First newbie player, second newbie player. I get my club out. I don't know how he's behind me. I dip out the door, turn around, set up. One of the guys are in there behind Bear. I let him know he's behind him. He gets another kill. It's all you can kill at this point. I get whacked. That's how high Bear's melee is. It's insane. The guy comes out after me here in a second. Almost kills me. I just barely managed to get away on this bird. There he is. He comes after me. I need to get some health. I do a little trolling. Bear goes down to a lightning. Erebus is still inside communicating with me. All those wyverns that you see on the ground are dead. Those are not wyverns that are alive. All the wyverns flying are the only wyverns I have left.
You're now listening to A-Rod music.
At this point I'm trying to communicate with Erebus to get him out. I want to get him out alive.
You're now listening to A-Rod music.
Niubi are starting to respond from all over the map and fly into the base. You can see him whistle neutral on all dinos. Everything just about to go crazy. Erebus manages to sneak past all the dinos and sprint back up to the top. Now all I need for this base to load in so I can get him out. There's a guy chasing him with a pike right now. His health is very low, so I gotta move fast. So I jump to the settings screen and adjust. He says he's at the door. He says his legs are broken. And this is the pick right here. Hooks out. Got him. And we're out. No harm, no foul. Dead wyverns in our wake. Really appreciate you guys watching. This is Majin Uub with guest starring Erebus and Bear Grylls. These guys are really good players. I've PvP with them anytime. I'll make sure I post a video of us wiping these guys. Thanks for watching. Here's some extra footage of the next day. We managed to knock another hole in their base, and they were just stupid enough to put more dragons in there, so I waltzed in and managed to claim the lives of a few more of their dragons. That brings the total dragon kill count up in the last 2 days up to 20 wyverns. And that is a huge blow to this tribe. And they'll be feeling it in the following weeks whenever we wipe them completely from all servers. Enjoy.